Okay, I believe we should have a preview video for the new Bridal banner, and this time I'm gonna try and open it without reading the text first, so I can have a little bit more of a live reaction, although that's a pretty dead giveaway right there at the bottom. So, oh cool, it just opens right on up, so no other spoilers in that. So let's see what we got this time! I really want Ninian. It looked like Ninian. Would make me really happy if it was Ninian. Although I don't want her to be a dancer this time necessarily. Bright-eyed bride.
I hope to live in a world where humans and dragons can be joined together.
Flying Ninian? Okay, let's check this out. Another sky dancer, a sky tome dancer. We finally have chill attack as an actual skill. Okay. Oh, built in. So the weapons have built in hone speed. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait. It works on herself. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. This is a really cool support unit. Getting a little overloaded on dancers, but it's really cool to have another flying dancer. Cause yeah, I could run guidance on her, unlike, because I mostly run Air Zero with flyers, so this is a really good unit to run guidance, and she can just ultimate support whatever team she's on. Chill attack's a good support. I like this. I want to see her stats, but I mean, ranged dancer means she's probably gonna have awful stats, like probably Shigure level. Still, she doesn't really need stats. I wonder, honestly, it's interesting that she's a mage, because you can run the TA Raven set on her and even take away the most of her weakness to bows, maybe, but I don't think you want to give up B for bow breaker, so definitely interesting. Oh, I can't believe it's really Ninian. She's not a dragon.
This outfit is just for the festival. Don't
She's
get
like
any weird
8.
ideas.
I would have bet big money that there was never going to be a Sanaki ult. I was just thinking about that today. Okay, so we have a unique weapon here and some new stuff. Attacker as Bond is back, but still only on a seasonal unit, of course. Okay, so Def Res Link. If a movement assist skill like reposition, shove, etc. is used by unit or target's unit, grants defense resistance. That's huge. Are you kidding? That's a fortified movement class level buff going along with a useful skill. That's amazing. And then what's Sniffle Frost Flowers like? During combat, boosts units attack speed by... Okay, so it's just a strictly offensive owl tome? That's not that... That doesn't seem that game-breaking to me. Okay, so was she a flyer? Well, I guess that stacks really nicely with attack res font, but not even really, because she doesn't get any additional defensive stats. But oh, it's cool that Def Res Link gives it to the unit and the target, like both units involved in the movement thing. That's really cool. I wonder, man. But I don't think that works with dance, because that would be ridiculous. That seems very useful. I mean, just in terms of arena assault, it's weird that so that's a B skill, which means you can also run C skills buffing. So you can use this to turn any unit into a 6 stat buffer with hone, speed, and attack seals. That's interesting. And let's see. Oh, so she's also a flyer mage, a green flyer mage. So I'm thinking she is going to be more in line with like Summer Corrin's stat line, probably, as sort of a counterpoint to Spring Camilla, but honestly, I find Spring Camilla to be one of the most useful units in the game. So, Sanaki seems pretty good, but not like mind-blowing. I guess we'll have to wait and see stats though, because she could, her tome, while it's not really amazing, the fact that it gives attack bonus and has the owl effect for offensive stats means that it has really good synergy with like flyer formation and flyer guidance and a lot of other skills like that, and can obviously stack huge with goad flyers and skills like that. So she's definitely good, but it's a problem. I don't think that her B skill is going to be optimally run on her as a character if she has that offensive kind of stat spread. So as is typical with a good seasonal banner, there's a really good skill that is not best used by its unit, just like with Winter Lissa. I'm trying to think of who that skill would be best on. I'm not getting an obvious answer.
Dressed up like some happy bride.
Oh, wow,
How can anyone stand wearing this?
That's a really nice outfit. I actually really like her art. So most of these are not inheritable weapons so far. So this one is the same. The offensive owl, right? Yeah, it's really strange. Like, it strikes me as strange because Soren's weapon was a pure owl. So why are they only giving these like half owl? Am I forgetting how owl tomes work? I don't think I am. It's really cool that she has attack speed bond though. Okay, so this is a very good character. Rally assist is used by target or target's unit. Speed feint, that's a very strange skill. So if she rallies or is rallied, then at that point, I guess, she inflicts a super speed ploy for 7 instead of 5. I guess, I'm assuming this is going to be a 240 SP skill. So I actually like it a lot in terms of, it's really good for score, because it makes, I've never loved the idea of running dual rallies. I don't personally do it, even though I know it could bump up my arena scores, just because I find the movement skills to be so useful. So that actually makes Sanaki's B skill really interesting. But it's not worth pulling for just for me, because, I mean, B slot is so contentious and there's so many other things that I can run offensively for it. But this makes it much more viable to run the rally skills, because it's much better support. Like, I actually really like this on, like, fire sweep users, because then they don't need the beat slot offensively as much. They don't need to run like desperation or whatever, or even a breaker, because they aren't at risk of getting doubled back or anything. They can just avoid a lot of that combat priority and rhythm stuff. So I think this skill is definitely one with a lot of potential, and I actually think that she can probably run it pretty well, because again, like with Sanaki, I'm guessing she has a strong offensive stat spread based on all these, like really focused on attack and speed, doubling and doing damage. So she's probably going to be one of the better red mages in the game. But I've just invested in Lilina and Julius, so I'm not sure if I need her personally. Although she is really pretty. I really like her art. Oh, it's just 3? Huh. Marth! Is Marth TT? Is Marth TT? Marth is TT. Groom Marth is TT! Whew! Okay, that's awesome. We actually got Groom Marth. That's awesome. So I don't really know what to make of this. Like, it's not, I think that Ninian is probably like the best quotes character on this banner, just because she's a dancer and a flyer, and I like that she sort of has, I mean, she sort of has a different niche than flying Azura has, just in that Azura, in my mind, is a very, like, because of her default skills, including Hone Flyers, is very much like the dancer for a flyer team. whereas Ninian seems a little bit more like, makes a little bit more sense based on her base kit to me to run in a mixed team with guidance. So I like that. I think that's cool. Between Sanaki and Tharja, it's really going to come out of stats because they have similar builds. I think that Tharja's base kit is a little bit more synergy, but I also think that Sanaki's B skill is going to be is probably better for fodder. Well, it's tough to say. I'm interested in seeing what kind of builds people could come up with using these B skills, because it's a little bit... What comes to mind for me is just that they'll be really good on, like, they'd be really good on side units for, like, arena assault, you know? You just have... Sometimes you only need, like, 3 units, so you just bring someone else with dance or reposition just to, like, help your other units not die. So, in those situations, it could be really useful, and I think it could also be really good just because it was a defensive stat buff. It could be really good just on any, like, really tanky unit, like Shiro or Lucas or, like, any armor with a swap. But I think a lot of those characters are characters that want to be running, like, quick riposte or guard in the B slot to begin with, so it's tough to work with, and I can't come up with a good idea for it. But I do think that Tharja's skill is going to be really good on anyone with Fire Sweep, and probably some, like... Honestly, it could be good on someone like Lilina, who's just like a one-shot master. So, I think this is a solid banner. I think the art is really cool for all 3 of them. Actually, I think Tharja is my favorite, even over Ninian. But, yeah, gonna wait and see the stats and see what's up. I'm really tempted to pull for this, actually. I pulled a lot on the original Bridal Blessings banner. So, yeah, I'm really excited, but I think I'm most excited for Marth, so it's been really nice that on most of the recent banners, I've been most excited about the free unit. Like, I actually really wanted Finn, I really wanted Julius, and now I really want Marth. Although I do also really want Ishtar and Ares, but getting Julius is the one I would have been most likely to pull for, I think, just because, for whatever reason, I like him. Anyway, I'm rambling, this is going on too long, but the moral of the story is, I think these are cool characters. I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers on them, and I hope you enjoyed or got something out of my quick reaction and read. And I'm the Bird. I'll see you next time.